Morning. Now let's talk about culinary arts. I know you are lovers of culinary arts. Me too. And today we shall be learning how to cook something that I'll comment only after the tutorial, because you would know why I'm talking about this. Today we're going to learn how to cook gourmet gizzard. It tells you something, okay? Chicken gizzard on the menu today. It could be what you put on your table for lunch or for supper. And for that, let's go to Chicago, where we meet our Cameroonian sister who has opted to provide content to this program to satisfy you back at home. That's her own way of connecting with you and connecting with her homeland, her motherland, Cameroon. You know, far from sight, closer to the heart. This is Terese Tande. This is an excerpt of Cooking with Terese, and the menu today is Gourmet Gizzard. Let's get back after the break.
Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Terese, coming to you from Chicago. Today we continue our series on foods and their health benefits. We will be talking about gizzards. That's chicken gizzards. They are a low-calorie, high-quality protein. They are loaded with minerals and vitamins such as vitamin B12, iron, and zinc. Let's come back and find out what we'll be doing with our gizzards today. Today we're going to be making CWT Gourmet Gizzard. This is gizzard like you've never had before. I've already steamed my gizzard. To keep it healthy, I put it in the oven to give it a nice brown color instead of frying. For this episode, we will need a couple of tablespoons of peanut oil, turmeric, white pepper, salt and bouillon cube to taste, curry powder, pureed ginger, garlic, onion, and habanero hot pepper. Habanero hot pepper is optional. We will also need green pepper, orange pepper, red pepper, green onion, leeks, tomatoes, parsley for garnishing, celery, and our gizzards. Last but not least, save your gizzard broth because we'll use it in our gourmet gizzard. We now have our gizzard in the pot. I have washed my gizzard well with a little lemon. Once you wash your gizzard, put it in a pot and add 1 bouillon cube to taste, a pinch of salt, pureed ginger, garlic, hot pepper, and onion. Stir without adding any water. Let it simmer here for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then we'll come back and check. At that point, if we need to add some water, we'll add a little water, give it another 15 minutes for a total of about 30 minutes. Then we'll put it in the oven to brown. It's about 15 minutes. Our gizzards have oozed out some juices that are helping to cook our gizzard. We will continue to cook for about another 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and check. It's about 30 minutes. Our gizzards are cooked. It's now time to put it in an oven pan and put it in the oven. Preheat your oven at 350 degrees and then brown your gizzard in your oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how you want your gizzards to look. Again, because we're taking a healthier twist, instead of frying, we're going to brown in the oven. I will go ahead and put my gizzards in my oven pan. Let's put our gizzards in the oven pan. Remember to save your broth. Turn off the heat. Again, remember to save your broth. We're going to use it later. We'll now put our oven pan in the oven and brown our gizzards for about 10 to 15 minutes. At the 15-minute point, we'll come back and check on how our gizzards look like. It's now time to start making our CWT Gourmet Gizzard. Warm up your oil and add your pureed tomatoes. Once you add your tomatoes, let it rest and simmer for about 3 minutes, and then we'll come back and check. It's been exactly 3 minutes, and it's time to add our broth. We'll let everything simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then we'll come back and check. Our tomatoes have been cooking for about 15 minutes. It's now time to add a pinch of salt and bouillon cube to taste, curry powder, turmeric, and white pepper. Once you add that, bring in your pureed spices. Once you add your pureed spices, let it simmer for about 3 minutes. It's now time to add our cut green peppers, orange peppers, red peppers, and onion. Also add your sliced green onion, celery, and leeks. Bring all of that together and let it simmer just for about a minute. It's now time to add our gizzards. Once you add your gizzards, add about half a cup of water. Mix everything together and let it simmer for just 2 minutes. We'll come back and check. This is what our CWT Gourmet Gizzard looks like at this point. We are done and ready to serve. Let's come back and check it out. We are all done. Let's take a look at our CWT Gourmet Gizzard. Doesn't that look colorful and mouth-watering? Today our focus was on gizzards, chicken gizzards. Remember, they are low-calorie, high-quality proteins that are loaded with vitamins and minerals such as iron, vitamin B12, and zinc. Try to incorporate gizzards in your diet. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Cooking with Terese, on Instagram at Cooking with Terese. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cooking with Terese, and don't forget to support us with our non-for-profit organization, Wholesome Health Promotion. Remember, eating healthy does not have to be boring. Bye-bye and see you next time.
Oh, eating healthy doesn't have to be boring. Thank you very much for that slogan. Terese Tande, our own CEO of WHP. Yes, she is my CEO of WHP because I also belong to a non-for-profit making organization where we extend love to